think of our new house, Petruccio?
I don't like it, sir.
Oh, what's wrong with you? You're shaking.
One night, it must be about 20 years ago, I found a man bearing a box in the garden of this very house. When the man had gone, I opened the box. But you know what was inside it? A newly born baby. And it was still alive.
That's horrible.
The child was illegitimate. The father was hoping to destroy all proof of his adultery by killing it.
What was the man called?
A man you hate very much. De Villefort.
De Villefort? What's happened to the child?
Oh, I saved him, and my sister brought him up in Corsica under the name of Benedetto. But de Villeforts are a bad lot. The father was a murderer, and the son turned out to be a bandit.
Where is Benedetto now?
In prison at Toulon. He'd been condemned to 20 years hard labor.
He is going to be the instrument of my revenge. Take as much money as you need, bribe the prison guards, do anything you like. But I want Benedetto. Don't forget what I tell you. From now on, you're no longer Benedetto, but Viscount Andrea de Cavalcanti.
Fine. I've always been interested in nobility.
You'll need some lessons in good manners. You'll have the most luxurious house and staff in Paris, and you'll spend money as though you didn't care how much you spent. To begin with, here's 50,000 francs pocket money.
50,000 francs? Pocket money? I don't know why on earth you got me out of prison. I don't know what you want from me. But for that sum, I'd kill my own mother and father, if I knew who they were.
My lord.
It's so dark I nearly ran you over.
I'm sorry, my lord. I must talk to you a minute.
Come forward so that I can look at you. A beggar.
It isn't everybody that can call himself Viscount Cavalcanti like you do, Benedetto.
Who are you?
Don't you remember me? Don't you remember your old pal, Caderousse?
Caderousse?
When two people have been to prison together, it leaves a sort of close bond of friendship, doesn't it?
What is it you're wanting?
I see you've got on in the world since you escaped from prison. You go round in a coach now, I see. And you're as rich as can be.
Oh, so it's money you're wanting, is it? How much?
Not so quickly now. I've been watching your little games at Monte Cristo's house for a fortnight. He treats you as though you were his own son.
Well, what of it?
From what I hear, Monte Cristo's riddled with money. You tell me where he keeps it. I force my way into the house. I take it. You and I split it between us, and you never hear anything more of me again.
And what if I refuse?
You'd better not. Just suppose the police find out that Benedetto and Viscount Cavalcanti are one and the same person.
All right, then. I'll tell you where he keeps his money.
I like talking to you, you know. You understand things so well.
Caderousse is becoming too dangerous. He's got to disappear. What if I denounce him? No, that's no good. They'd start making inquiries about me and I'd be arrested. What else, then? A good stab between the shoulder blades? How stupid I am. There's a much simpler way. All I've got to do is write a little letter. Like this. The Count of Monte Cristo is warned that this very night...
The Count of Monte Cristo is warned that this very night a thief will break into his house. The Count will be able to deal with the thief himself without getting in touch with the police. If the police have anything to do with this business, the writer of this letter will be compromised. Where did you find this letter, Bertuccio?
Under the door, sir.
Do you think it's a trap? Well, whatever it is, we'll stay up tonight and we'll keep a very close watch.
Do you hear anything, sir?
Not a thing. Let's hide behind these curtains. We'll stay perfectly still. Listen. It's the window in my room. Someone's cutting the glass. Someone's coming in by the window.
Look, sir. There's a man keeping a lookout in front of the house. But I know that figure. It's Benedetto. Watch out. We'll load our pistols. Don't move!
Damn it, I've been caught.
My old friend Caderousse, isn't it?
You know me? Your face rings a bell. I seem to have seen you somewhere before. Are you the Count of Monte Cristo?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
I was expecting a visit from you.
You were expecting a visit from me?
Bertuccio, give me the letter.
Here it is, sir.
Thank you. Do you see this, Caderousse?
What is it?
It's a letter warning me that you were going to break into my house tonight.
Impossible. Nobody knew I was going to.
Not even Viscount Cavalcanti? Benedetto, the old friend you had in prison?
Ah. I see you've been well informed, sir.
You're a danger to Benedetto. If I'd blown your brains out, he'd have had nothing more to fear from you.
A swine. If only I could get even with him.
You can do. Look in the street.
What? Why, it's him.
Well, you're free, Caderousse. Go out and get your revenge.
You're joking.
Look here. You left the window open, didn't you? Well, what are you waiting for?
Benedetto, you needn't try and hide. I've seen you.
I was waiting for you. Was there anyone there?
You know very well there was someone there, you traitor. Well, you're going to pay for this. Leave your knife alone. No, you can't do that. Benedetto. Help! Help! Help!
Put him down here. Gentle now.
Is he dead?
No, he's just fainted, that's all.
He's opening his eyes.
I'm in pain, terrible pain.
I'm going to call a doctor.
It's too late. I'm done for. Some paper and a pen.
Pass me a sheet of paper and a pen, Bertuccio.
Before I die, I want to accuse Benedetto. Write down this. I die murdered by Benedetto, my fellow prisoner too long, who went under the number 59. Have you got it down? Give it to me and I'll sign it.
Do you want a priest?
No, I don't believe in God.
You'll be going to him soon, Caderousse. And you ought to beg forgiveness for all the evil things you've done during your life.
There's only one thing I regret. I've never been able to forget it. It's something I did more than 20 years ago.
I know. With your accomplice, Fernand, you sent an innocent man to the Chateau d'If, a sailor from the Pharaoh. Fernand's dead, and you'll be dead soon.
How do you know about all this?
Don't you recognize me? Search your memory well.
Edmond Dantes.
He's dead, sir.
It's divine judgment. There's one more left who had got to pay. And that man's de Villefort. So, now you know all about your birth.
Oh, what a story. Mother, unknown. Father, a highly respectable magistrate who tries to kill me as soon as I'm born. And I, a murderer. What a family. What a family.
The 5 minutes are up, sir. You must leave the prisoner.
Well, goodbye, dear Count. Don't forget to turn up at my trial. It'll be quite amusing, I promise you.
You can't come in, sir. There's no more room.
You're joking, my friend. This gentleman is the Baron de Figerac, and I am Count Boissonnerie. Both of us are personal friends of the President of the Court.
Come in, gentlemen.
What matter the reason for which the crime was committed? A crime is a crime. Far too often the judges have been over-lenient with criminals. Lenient to the point of being thoroughly weak. We have got to be absolutely ruthless with the guilty.
Who's that speaking?
Why, my dear man, that's the King's procurator.
The man you see before you killed another. Savagely, mercilessly. Such a man should be banned from society, whether he's Viscount Cavalcanti or simply Benedetto the Corsican has nothing to do with it. I demand the death penalty. What is your name?
I'll reply to that question later.
What is your profession?
Forger, thief, and murderer.
Silence in court. Where were you born?
At Auteuil, in a house surrounded by a garden. Someone in this court can confirm what I say.
Who is this person?
My father, sir.
Your father? What's his name?
De Villefort, the King's procurator.
Silence in court. Silence. Explain what you mean, prisoner.
My father didn't want the fact of my birth to become known, so he buried me alive almost as soon as I'd been born.
Silence in court. Go on, prisoner. Your accusation is monstrous. Where are your proofs?
Proofs? Look at Monsieur de Villefort.
Silence.
Monsieur de Villefort, father, have I to produce these proofs?
No. No, it's not necessary.
Sir.
Everything this young man says is true. I shall be at my house, and I shall be at the disposal of my successor, the King's procurator.
No, sir. Monsieur de Villefort is not at home to anybody.
He's at home to me.
Who has taken the liberty of coming in? It's you, Monsieur de Monte Cristo.
There is no Monte Cristo. I am the man who told your son about the secret of his birth, who brought him before the assizes, and who caused your dishonor.
Who are you?
Look at me. Do you remember Edmond Dantes?
Edmond Dantes. Edmond Dantes. Edmond Dantes.
Dear God. He's mad.
You seem very sad, sir.
You never leave your country without a certain amount of regret, Bertuccio. But there's nothing to keep me here any longer. My revenge has been accomplished. I've got no relatives or friends here.
You're forgetting Mademoiselle Heidi, sir.
Dear little princess. Who knows? Perhaps I'll come back one day and marry her.